Hello everyone! Have you ever heard of the majestic Gobi Desert of Mongolia? If your heart is always sobbing with a strong love for the animal world and you are longing for a journey of truth and deep discovery of beauty, then let me be your companion in this wonderful world. Prepare yourself to immerse yourself in an exciting adventure, where every day is a new challenge, a new opportunity to explore and conquer. Imagine we are standing in the middle of one of the harshest terrains on this planet, where the intersection of cold deserts and warm plains creates a colorful picture through each season. From the bitter cold of 4 degrees Celsius in winter to the blistering heat of 122 degrees Celsius in summer, the Gobi Desert contains both harshness and wonder. In fact, livestock farming has become an indispensable part of daily life and is also the main source of income for many people here, especially in the Gobi Desert. Here, camels make up nearly half of the livestock, while sheep and goats make up 20% and 10%, respectively, and other small animals make up the rest. These resourceful and intelligent farmers mainly focus on areas with water and hay sources, which is not only a wise choice but also a great survival strategy. You'll see herds of horses, sheep, goats, and camels roaming freely in the desert in the summer, seemingly without supervision, although in reality they are always closely watched by farmers on motorbikes, ensuring their safety and freedom. Here, unlike the Arabian Desert where cattle return to rest in the evening, the Gobi Desert's herds often spend the entire summer out in the pastures. The long summer days last late into the night, with the significant temperature difference between day and night creating a lively music of nature, where cattle can relax on green pastures without collapsing before the harsh challenge. Mongolia, a country whose economy is closely tied to livestock, where people spend almost their entire lives attached to the vast steppe. This is a majestic scene, with sunlight and the silhouettes of camels and herdsmen standing out against the sand, creating a scene you are unlikely to find anywhere else. As winter approaches, the challenges become more acute due to climate change, but nomadic life persists in this vast land and some cultural traditions are gradually revived. Did you know that these animals not only protect economic resources, but are also silent heroes in transporting goods and belongings between migratory routes? Indeed, they are considered invaluable means of transportation when crossing arid deserts and majestic high mountains. At dawn, farmers full of love for the land and their animals leave their tents, devotedly care for the mighty camels and prepare for them an ideal grazing area with lush green grass right near the tent. When the grass resources began to dry up, they and their camels would move farther, crossing valleys and mountain peaks in search of new sources of livelihood. Camels in small groups, it seems, do not reproduce much, but miraculously, it is only when they are part of a large herd that the reproductive rate begins to increase. Have you wondered how much milk each camel in the desert produces? According to estimates, a herd of Mongolian camels, with about 40 individuals, can each produce an average of 5 liters of milk during the 3-month winter. These farmers not only care for their camels, they also meticulously process and sell about 2 tons of fermented milk to the market, creating a valuable source of income that feeds their families and entire communities. During the journey through the majestic Gobi Desert, the people and their livestock not only had to face challenges from harsh weather, but also witnessed unexpected sandstorms or peaceful days that suddenly changed to a fierce snowstorm the next day. Longtime residents of the Gobi Desert are no strangers to getting lost amid thick sandstorms and heavy snowstorms. When the snowstorms finally subsided, the farmers let their camels loose again, letting them wander across the vast steppe in search of fertile grassy areas. The herdsman's life seemed to pass in the blink of an eye, and they and their animals returned home intact, preparing for the end of a tiring day. As for goats, can they adapt and survive in arid conditions and food shortages like camels? Even though the desert is harsh, goats still find their food source in limited grassy areas. In the Gobi Desert, each herd of goats is not too large in number but is extremely important. The diversity between camels and goats not only helps farmers minimize risks but also optimize living resources, creating a stable survival network for people living in these harsh conditions. Life here is not easy. Every day is a challenging journey. People must move with their livestock, erecting portable tents to shield them from cold winds and protect livestock from the risk of earthquakes or sandstorms. But despite difficulties, they still constantly nurture the dream of turning their arduous life into a meaningful journey, full of pride and hope. Livestock is not only the mainstay of Mongolia's economy but also the soul of its rich culture, where nomadic life and traditions are deeply ingrained in people's minds. Festivals and customs associated with nomadic life are not only events for people to gather together but also an opportunity for them to share pride in their heritage and love for their country. The festivals, with the bustling sound of drums, flutes, and performances of mighty horses, turn every moment into an occasion to celebrate and be proud of a way of life that has been associated for many generations. In Mongolia, animal husbandry is not just a job but a magical, inseparable part of daily life, an endless dance of tradition and modernity blending together. And so we have come to the end of today's video. Hope you have had interesting moments and learned many useful things from our sharing. What do you think about the information we have brought? Please feel free to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends, and remember to subscribe to the channel to continue supporting us. Goodbye and look forward to seeing you again in upcoming videos. This is our channel, and I'm excited to be part of the team that creates this content with our video editors and content creators.